Welcome to the third chapter of the exhibit of First Glances, a heartwarming romance, where curiosity sparks, hearts connect, and something unforgettable begins to unfold. Written by Nightjar. Like and subscribe to catch every beat of this not-a-date relationship, where sarcasm says what hearts can't. Thanks for wandering the museum with us. Quinn and Nathaniel aren't quite dating, but every Thursday, the museum turns into their not-a-date backdrop. This is Chapter 3, The Art of Not Saying It, where sarcasm hides the truth, silence says too much, and tension dwells in every unspoken word. Let's begin. Every Thursday became their unofficial day. They never acknowledged it, but somehow they always met, intentionally unintentional, a deliciously unspoken ritual nobody dared to mark down. No calendar invites. No promises. Just a certain kind of always. Quinn would pretend she was checking on a rattling sarcophagus. Nathaniel claimed he was testing acoustics in the medieval armor room. And somehow, like magic, they'd find each other. Between coffee cups and cryptic small talk, something subtle and unnamed began to bloom. They said everything, except what mattered. Quinn always spoke with wry optimism. Nathaniel nodded thoughtfully, watching her. Not the art. She once mused aloud, I like the ones where the edges blur. Me too, he replied. Their words stayed safe. Their silences? Electric. Two hearts framed like paintings, both hoping the other could read between the brushstrokes, but neither daring to reach across the frame. Then one Thursday, in front of a particularly weepy Monet, Nathaniel asked, Do you think this painting is sad? Quinn studied it. It was gray, and blue and beautiful. No, she said. I think it's hopeful. Like the rain's ending. He looked at her longer than he ever had the painting. Like the answer he was really studying wasn't on the canvas at all. You're an optimist. Don't let that get around. I've got a reputation. Later that afternoon, over coffee in the museum's surprisingly decent cafe, the conversation turned. Quinn stirred her drink absently. You never say what you do, she said, eyeing him over the rim of her cup. I'm a patron of the arts, he replied smoothly. Occasionally useful. Mostly redundant. She smirked. That sounds like code for very rich and very mysterious. He tilted his head, amused. Or possibly unemployed and charmingly vague. She gave him an eye roll so practiced it could have earned tenure. So, basically, dating material. He laughed. I thought mystery was supposed to be attractive. It is. Right up until someone refuses to text back for 3 days and calls it being enigmatic. Ah, he nodded solemnly. The fine line between alluring and emotionally unavailable. She raised her cup in mock salute. It's thinner than museum glass. He only smiled. Curiosity finally got the better of Quinn, and she tried to look him up online. There was, surprisingly little. A ghost in the system. Just a few vague mentions of someone with a similar name connected to international charities, and one blurry photo that looked suspiciously like him at a ribbon-cutting ceremony in Luxembourg. She began to notice how people treated him. Deference wrapped in curiosity. Docents nodding like he was more than a guest. Interns going pink in the face when he passed. Once she overheard someone mutter, I thought he was supposed to be in Monaco this week. Quinn had a theory. He was either in witness protection, a vampire, or British nobility on the run from a duchess with bad fashion sense. 2 out of 3 weren't terrible. But still no date. No kiss. No confessions. Just moments. Long, aching, lovely moments, and a series of unplanned Thursdays, each one less accidental than the last, and each one more like falling in love. And that ends Chapter 3. They haven't kissed. They haven't admitted anything. But something is unfolding, cool-toned as gallery light, yet certain as closing time. Because sometimes, the most powerful words are the ones we only almost say. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. So you don't miss a beat between the exhibits. Some silences are too loud to ignore. Chapter 4. The ball, the gala and the reveal is just around the corner. In the next gallery, it's a night of elegance and electricity. Where history isn't the only thing full of secrets. So, what's your bet for the next chapter? Drop it in the comments below. If you've made it this far, you're basically part of the exhibit. Comment your favorite moment. Like, if you'd risk a coffee with a mystery man. And subscribe, because this love story is just getting interesting.